What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? This your man Drake Mack coming to you again with another episode of the Drake Mack Show. Of course, you know what it is. It's 7:30 in the morning on Central Time and 8:30 on the East Coast. Shout out to everybody who watches the show, no matter where you are. I appreciate you and I thank you for tuning in. Today's episode, I'm going to talk about, will Kang be a factor in the Fantastic Four? Now, on yesterday, I told you I was going to make a video, a short video. Not even going to lie, I was totally just my body was wore out, mind wore out, especially with all this stuff that happened in Kansas City. I didn't even get on TMZ. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't think about it at the time, but it was just too much. It was a lot. And more you hear, more and more information that I started to find out, the more and more it was just too much. And I just needed to chill out for a moment. And I know those people from TMZ was really looking forward to hearing from me because I'm in Kansas City, close to, I have people close to the situation, whatever. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? So, so today I'm just going to talk about that video. Instead of making a short video, I'm gonna just talk about the whole entire thing. And like I said, I'm gonna pull up that video from Emergency Awesome when he said that Marvel has not changed the title of the Kang Dynasty. It is, the Avengers 5 is still Kang Dynasty. So that gives me a little, maybe about 20% hope that Jonathan Majors still can be retained as Kang going forward. Now, again, this is just a little hope. Just a little hope. You know what I mean? And maybe a little hope goes a long way, but hey, I'm gonna just get to it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody who's in the chat. Pam, I know you gotta work, so I appreciate you for just stopping in and even checking out the replay. I appreciate you. Busy Brown, he said we was Kangs. You know what I mean? Selena, what's going on? Absolutely. We got a good community. I love the way that other YouTubers, when we have a chance to check out other YouTuber stuff, whether we share, literally liking and sharing, it's free. You know what I mean? So most definitely. Princetta, what's going on? Good morning to you. Ultimate Fight fan on YouTube. Lee, support for Majors going. Keep the support for Majors going. Oh, most definitely. He said she dressed. What's up? I can just hear you. Child, Marvel don't know what they doing with Kang. And they don't know what they do. I'll be watching your videos. I ain't gonna, you my homie though. I ain't gonna do that. What's going on, Mika G? What's up? Good morning to you. Good morning, Roberta. Good morning. They're in too deep with Kang. I just don't know. I don't think that they know how they want to do it. I don't either. But the crazy part is, Kang is still here. So, good morning, Robin D. Always coming in support. I really appreciate you, Robin. Aisha, what's going on? Aisha. Every time I hear your name, I literally think about ABC and me being around in the 5th grade, dancing to that song, doing the WAP. Yeah, as a matter of fact, don't forget to hit that that like button. It's she. What's up? I'm glad you in here, my brother. I'm glad you in here. So you already know how we do it, man. Hopefully you guys are happy. Hopefully you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gan at the Heavy Gan channel. I always appreciate you guys, but you already know what it is. The real question is, all right. And again, if you are liking this, I'm sorry. Tommy, what's the WAP? It was a dance in the late 80s, early 90s. Go see LL do the WAP. And then you will forget Oreos eat Cool J cookies because he's bad. He's just rolling. Tracy Woods, what's going on? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing? I mean, I also know what WAP is too. So that's a bad joke. It's too early in the morning. It's too early in the morning. But tell me how y'all doing in the chat, man. How we doing, y'all? Everybody good, bad, and indifferent. I know I've been missing some folks. That's normally in the chat. You know what I mean? So if there is, hopefully, like I said, when I don't see certain people in the chat, I'm just praying that everything is okay. You know what I mean? And hopefully they're good. Um, it's sometimes, I mean, I don't know what it is. No, I'm not about to do the WAP here though. I'm not about to do the WAP here. You know what I'm saying? But you can go watch LL do the WAP. But it's just, you know what I'm saying? You just, you don't want to hear any bad stories or anything like that. So I'm always kind of concerned when I don't hear from certain people that's always in our chat. So, I'm always praying for them and all of that stuff. For anybody who supports me and supports this channel, trust and believe you guys are in my prayers in all of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, and I legitimately do this for y'all, man, because I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to go straight to sleep. You know what I mean? Me go hold you. Wanted to go straight to sleep. But I got something. I got, we if I make, one of these videos, of course, we got to talk. So in the meantime, in between time, let's get to, I want to get to the Kang portion of it all first, because then what my title is going to do, and especially the way that they're emphasizing this story out, because they time travel. And in the comics, what's up, Tora Rain Reloaded? In the comics, Kang really don't do multiverse hopping. So I don't know what they got. I get it and I don't get it, but he's a time traveler. You know what I mean? Yeah, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, because that still tripped me out. You know what I mean? That still tripped me out. But Kang is really a time traveler. So to me, I think they dropped the ball immediately when they came up with that stuff. But instead of having him time travel, they had him multiverse hopping. I'm like, this doesn't make in. Well, okay, I'm gonna just go with it. And yeah, Deadpool would knock that all out. But you just, I'm trying, I think I'm at where I need to be at. Just give me a moment real quick. Just a second. Oh, there we go. Okay, this is where I was at. They're setting up Kane so we could engage. They did set him up. All right, maintaining, get ready for the upcoming trip to trip next week. I'm going to be on reply game next week. Spend time. Hey, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Something up with the I don't know. Did or any is anything just kind of crazy with the feed or anything? Y'all can see me, hear me perfectly fine. Let me know in the comments if you can. Let me make sure that I'm checking my back channel too. Since I'm live, there's a way that you can check everything that you got going on. Make sure you stream. I got excellent connection and everything, so everything looks good on my side. Just yeah, okay. You said you were in and out, but you're good now. I don't know. Maybe you know what? It could have been because this video was playing in my ear too, so that's probably what it could have been. But let me do this. Let me share Let me share my screen real quick because this is again the mic was cracked up some. It could have been just bad feedback coming from StreamYard side because I am playing this video, and my my laptop was shut completely off in it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what the hell was going on when my son was messing with my computer last night. I ain't blaming him, but I'm blaming him. All right. So let me do this real quick. Let me now when it comes to emergency awesome. You know what I mean? I've never heard anything. What's up, Erica? What's going on? I never heard anything bad, coming from him that makes people like, dude don't know what he's talking about. These inside scoops he has, I don't know about that. But this one right here, let me kind of, put myself right here. This one right here actually had me, it gave me cause for pause. Let me kind of back up just a little bit. So this makes more sense. And Charlie, I've been rocking with Charlie. Golly, I think I've been subscribing to this dude's channel literally for maybe 10 years. You know what I mean? Probably, let me take it more about like 8 years. Something like this. It's been a while since I've been, following this dude's channel when he actually used to be on camera. So check this out. Just listen to this.
Doom. There was some talk of making him a replacement for Kang in the upcoming Avengers movies, but Marvel still seems like they're doing Avengers 5 is Kang Dynasty, so they'll probably feature them to at least finish their arc and then set up a bigger, worse villain. That could be the Beyond.
So they haven't legitimately, like how, and this is the reason why I'm saying this, with Jonathan Majors as Kang. And I'm going to take this off the screen just real quick. With Jonathan Majors as Kang. For one, they haven't, not saying that, we all know initially he was fired. You know what I'm saying? So we know that because he came out and said, yes, dumped you, yada, 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 all this other stuff on Disney's network that they own. Always kept that in mind. I've always kept that in mind. It was on Disney's network that they own where they said, yeah, we dumped him. What do you think? Would you ever get a job again? Yada, yada, yada. And I've always felt like in the back of my mind, you don't do an interview in the way that she did that interview. It wasn't like the Gayle King interview with R. Kelly or anything like that. It wasn't that type of interview. The interview literally was an explanation of what's going on and more of a palate cleanser for those who don't know the story. It gave you what the charges were in detail, the reckless assault, harassment, which is a ticket. Why do you think you did it? Why did you say Coretta? Yeah, all the stuff people wanted to know. And pointed out the fact that not only was Grace arrested, she was chasing a man down the street, all of this stuff. She ripped his clothes. She cut his. You don't do that. Listen to what I'm saying real quick. You don't do that in that type of detail without a motive, without your, because if they were truly done with this dude, he'd be on Club Shay Shay and not ABC. Like, let's be real. Like, I'm not trying to, throw shade at Club Shay Shay, but what I'm saying is that Disney, who owns ABC, who owns Marvel, Star Wars, all of that, it's Pixar. They're not going to go out of their way for a guy that they don't want anything to do with. Look what they did with Jeremy Renner. They literally, Jeremy Renner went to Marvel and said, I don't want to play this character. It need to be recast. You know what I'm saying? All of that stuff. And what happened? They gave him a Disney. I mean, there was a Disney Plus show already in effect, but they kept him on. Despite the allegation, his allegation was egregious. So when I can't think the young lady's name, when she's talking to him and she's breaking everything down, my mind automatically went, they're trying to keep him. They're just trying to basically, in the words of Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre and Nate Dogg, lay low. Lay low, let's get the story out. Then what I want you to do is shut up. Lay low. They brought back James Gunn. And, the tweets that he had or whatever, they were from years ago. The tweets were, but it was the humor of that time. It was weird. but it was the humor of that time. And somebody wanted to try to put a point. Disney jumped the gun. You know what I mean? They did jump the gun. And in the midst of jumping the gun, no pun intended, they end up still bringing him back, letting him finish. But he did have support from the cast. Now, we haven't had support, you know what I'm saying, from the cast, but time heals everything. And what I found out, and I'm not talking about the big, and I hate to say a lot, it's just gonna sound real, it's gonna sound real trash. I'm not even a lot. It's gonna sound real trash. From a lot of the YouTubers that I was listening to, that was of my color, wrote Jonathan Majors completely off. Just immediately wrote him off. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he could come back. Man, he did this. Correct. So to me, they already written him off. The white ones, and I hate to say it like this, because but I gotta call a spade though. I gotta call a spade a spade. You know, the other white YouTubers, you know what I'm saying, especially the you know, some of the big ones, was like, yo, after watching that interview, it's not as bad as I thought it was. You know what I mean? He was just in a bad toxic relationship. Who hasn't been in a bad relationship? And on top of that, it seems like he got railroaded. Now, this is me, besides some other ones, you know what I mean, that was trying to make fun of him or whatever. But the ones who actually did reviews on interview was like, you know what? You know, is it still a crackle on the mic? What the hell is going on? I don't know what's going on. Hold on real quick. You know what? I know. I probably know what's going on. That's what. Well, nope. The Yeti mic is on. Hold up. All right. Do you hear anything now? I just had to. I'm just switching headphones. So let me know if you hear any type of static, any type of feedback, any type of anything. Which is weird. Which is weird. Just for a second, let me do. All right, are we all good now? Yes, I don't know. They haven't. I don't know, because I haven't have anybody tell me that my beat was. You know what? Skip these electronics. Huh. But okay, so back to what I was saying before the technical difficulty. So my thought process, my whole thought process, all process has always been this: if you get this guy just to lay low, if you get him off the radar, you know what I mean? Can't lie, they lost me. Good news about Kane. General Managers may be the only draw besides Miles and Deadpool. But look at it like this. You know, because Deadpool is, I mean, I'm sorry, because Kane, they made Kane a humongous character, right? You got a petition this out saying that we want to keep Kang as you know, Jonathan Majors as Kang. Shout out to Caliber. You know what I mean? Timothy King. You know, all these other petitions. And again, I kind of understand now after reading the synopsis for Magazine Dreams why they wouldn't want that movie to come out. Because if you lay this guy low, you know, bring it back in. You know, as much as the controversy of the Johnny Depp trial, went on. Amber Heard still came back to play her part in the Aquaman movie. Of course, she's not. It sounds what the? It sounds muffled now. Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? It's like I said, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but can you hear me now? Okay, so and it's clear and it's cool. Okay, I don't know what the hell is going on. This is just somebody don't want. You know what I've noticed? Somebody don't want me to talk about John Tomato. That's what it sounds like. And if this mic is flubbing up, I ain't got no money. This is thing because you better make this and you better work today. I ain't got no money to be replacing you, Yeti Mike. This is a commercial. No, this is not a commercial. Agora overlords are trying to stifle exactly. Exactly. They do not like swear, man. Every time I say something about Jonathan Majors, if I put Jonathan Majors in my thumbnail, if I put Jonathan Majors as a hashtag, these dudes will literally try to shut me down. Not joking. I put that on everything I love. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to do what I'm gonna have to just make. I'm gonna just have to make it work. I'm gonna have to make it work. And it could be the app. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But we're about to make this thing work. Let me just do this. Let me go ahead and bring up who the new Fantastic Four is in the MCU. If you don't know. So of course, they just introduced the new version of the Fantastic Four in the MCU. And these are the previous Reed Richards, and that's Pedro Pascal. But tell me, I said this before. Pedro Pascal looks like Burt Reynolds to me. I don't care what nobody say. He looks like Burt Reynolds. Yes. They do. They don't want me to succeed today. What's up, Andre Ware? What's good? What's good? And some of y'all that also came in here. Let me see. Rashad Walker, Fahim, Carter, what's going on? Yeah, Raymond Coke. I am speaking to y'all. So I should be good now. I should be good. Maybe I'm not speaking loud enough. But you know, it's when you turn your head, that's what it is. I'm gonna have to. It sounds like a Soundgate problem. Did you recently change your Soundgate or add a new? No, I didn't do anything. My laptop died, and I plugged it back up and turned it back on. So that could have been it. I don't know. I don't know. But we about to make this thing. I know we about to make this thing work. I'm about to start sounding like Money Mike. You bet, or a pimp named Slipback. You better make that thing work. Every time a new iMac come around, you want a new iMac. But this is from the AP. So Pedro Pascal is your new, Mr. Fantastic Reed Richards. I believe. Yeah, we struggle streaming right now. Yeah, I told you he favors Burt Reynolds. If you go get a picture of Burt Reynolds from from Smokey and the Bandit, and you put it next to Pedro Pascal, you're like, God dang, you sound. You know what I mean? I maybe because and then I did put the mic up a little bit more, so maybe that's it. Not Zaddy Pedro. Oh Lord. And these are your previous Sue Storms. Vanessa Kirby now is your new Sue Storm. Now when Chillmonger when Chillmonger pointed out this right here, that race swapping will always go back to what? It's literally in y'all face. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's in y'all face. And it went from Chris Evans, you know what I'm saying, when Chris Evans was doing like Not Another Teen movie, Chris Evans and all of that. Look what happened. Look what happened. They try to do this new, no, just keep the same formula. I like Michael B. Jordan, but he was never Johnny Storm. We've never seen this dude as Johnny Storm. Hell, I was actually happy he played Killmonger. You know what I mean? But yeah, it went right back to a white guy. You know what I'm saying? Now, does he, like this whole entire cast, I believe, and you're right, Aisha, I believe they're all going to have that 60s look. So if I'm going on, the 60s type of look, you know what I mean? Then I can see this kid as, and if you look at him closely, he looks a little bit like Robert Downey Jr. when he was younger, except, growing out a beard and a mustache. What's up, Wonder Woman? I can't do it right now because I ain't got no voice. Like, but do you? Okay, I understand that because we'll be mad if Brad Pitt played T'Challa. You know what I'm saying? Or Tom Hanks, play Bishop, who are all black characters. You know what I'm saying? How about Michelle Pfeiffer as Storm? Y'all would lose your mind. Black people will be out here riding, trying to beat up somebody. You know what I mean? So, all right now, Erica, you take it easy. And Pedro, I like Pedro Pascal. I like him. But this is Joseph Quinn who's playing. But if he looks a little bit like skinny Robert Downey Jr. though. Not gonna lie, especially in the eyes. The eyes and the nose. And this who's playing Ben Grimm. I can't. It's what is it? Mosh Bosh is Eben Mosh Bosh Backrack. And to me, I remember him. He was most definitely miscast, Aisha, but wasn't fit canonically with the spin. For what for what people are saying, the leaks, and I hate doing the leaks. And he was not Weasel. I think it was the Tinkerer in The Punisher. But really big fans of that. I like him. And I'm trying to see what they're gonna do. So I like his character. I like the the aesthetic that he gives. He's going to be a CGI character anyway. So yeah, you're right. You're right. He is one of the rare Jewish characters playing a Jewish character. He was in Andor. This guy's amazing. I like him. I like it for him to, again, he's going to be Ben Grimm. So I wonder, do they got the picture of the Fantastic Four, the actual, no, they don't have it. But, I personally like him as Ben Grimm because what I like is, number one, he's going to be CGI. He's going to do, hopefully he has that strong New York accent, that Brooklyn, Bronx accent, that Ben Grimm had, you know what I'm saying, getting to this clobbering time and all of that. And, just bring a flavor to it. Because again, he will be, in you know, he's gonna be CGI. So I like it. I personally like it. This is where I'm looping time travel Kang. Like if you want to reset this whole entire thing, let Kang be the reason they went back in time. And you know what I mean? You don't have to it's just slowly, you know, get him back in. You know, you reference, you know, why Kang did it. Or He Who Remains, or you know, because Victor Timely, you know, with you know, co-wrote the TVA handbook with Ouroboros. His name is on it. You can't just unravel that. You know what I mean? And again, you put Jonathan Majors on ice for a year, people gonna forget. Yeah, man, people like, oh, remember when he said that? But man, things go like this. You know, nowadays, one day that you're thinking, you know, you're talking about correct. Nobody's talking about that now. Now people are mad at Monique. People don't even care what Jonathan Majors do right now. They're mad at they're mad at Monique. You know what I'm saying? Or they're mad at DL Hughley. Or they're mad at the both of them. You know what I'm saying? They're mad at so-and-so. They're mad at this person, at that person. They're not even thinking about Jonathan Majors. Actually, I see more people, because I follow Megan Good on IG, more people, especially black, ooh, yo man went show out for you on Valentine's Day. You know what I mean? And yada 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 on Jonathan Majors. Getting cool points with the black folks. You know what I'm saying? With the black folks. And to me, what are you doing? You're rehabilitating your public image. You said what you said. You know what I mean? And people still they still joke with Megan Good, if you read the comments, calling her Coretta Scott Good, or what do you call it? Yeah, Coretta Scott Good, or Megan Coretta, or whatever. You know what I mean? So to me, you know, this, you know, is a way, again, for him to rehabilitate his image, lay low. They probably said, do this interview, now that you got, and remember, Jonathan Majors now has probable cause to get that verdict. You see, nobody's talking about Jonathan Majors or them allegations after the dud they put out. Like literally, if you really think about it like this. That New York Times article was a complete dud. None of the big major publications really went after it. They didn't say no, but even the Shade Room was like, you know what, at this point, I think y'all picking on the man. Even the Shade Room was like that. And the Shade Room has no chill. That is literally the Apollo Theater online. They have no chill. So again, lay low, finish up your legal matters, because if he gets that verdict reset or moved over or whatever, what do you have? You don't have anything on him but a city ticket. That is a great palate cleanser for the executives at Disney, because now you can market the guy, because that is that, even though it's accusers and his allegations that he went to court and got tried, but if he wins and gets the verdict removed, what do you got on the guy? Then you can be able to bring him back. And if somebody wants to argue, look at the case. And if the verdict got removed, no matter if he got convicted or not, it's high profile, but then you found out that, oh, wait a minute, this ain't this, that, these 1 + 2 is not equaling up to 3. So he moved that over. And now what do you got? You have no excuses. You might have Cheyenne Whitetree, according to Chill, might say something or whatever. They might bring up articles of slander. But right now, Rolling Stones is under new management because of all the bullshit shenanigans they got going on. So I'm just saying, we might, you know what I mean? You're telling me there's a chance. Yeah, and he did. He did. Who has it? What? Let's be real. Be real. No matter if you a geek nerd, you the popular dude in school, you the jock, everybody has been. I've been a bad. I would just say not everybody, because hey, I'm gonna just say me personally. I've been a horrible boyfriend. You know what I mean? bad husband, whatever you want to call it. Me, horrible. And I am willing to admit, when I was in my 20s, is nowhere close to what I think of right now. You know what I mean? That's not the way that I think. And you grow and you understand and you observe, and that's part of life. You have to have growth. You know what I mean? I used to just it's so much stuff that I did and was stupid about. And I would admit I was dumb, very dumb. But I grew up. You know what I mean? I grew up. What's going on? Cat is in the house. What up, Cat? They said, I got a new comment saying, Cat, if you go and look at the surveillance, Grace Hands isn't injured and she's on the sidewalk. New people are still looking at this and realizing it was BS. You see what I mean? We've been, but Cat, Chill, Blue, She Dressed Me, Pam Entertainment, Dr. Hines, Danny, all the YouTubers, when those videos came out, we were already on that stuff. You know what I mean? And it's just because now it's just, you go back and look at it like, you know what? But again, if so there's this image of exactly. And the way that I look at it, Wonder Woman, I look at it like this. If the brother just chill, dude, I love what he did, for Megan Good, right? It made me feel good all in my tum-tum, right? Feeling all ooey gooey in my tum-tum. And I'm like, oh man, that was awesome. And she's just loving it. She's eating it up and all of that, right? Remember, a lot of people said that their relationship was fake. You're beyond all this to being in court, all of that, and people telling you don't mess with him. I seen female YouTubers with big channels that was like, girl, child, there's no way in hell you present that to your mama with all he got going on. And sometimes we throw away people without knowing the story, because what we do is we don't talk to people to listen and gain an understanding. We talk to rebuttal. And a lot of us was taught how to listen to rebuttal and not listen for understanding. That's why I was a bad boyfriend. That's why I had a lot of toxic traits, because I wasn't listening. I'm trying to rebuttal the hell of what you're talking about, because I'm right, you're wrong. And I'm fighting my way to be right. You see what I mean? That's what I did. I'm not talking about no other man or anything. I'm talking about Dre Mack, with the problem that I had in my toxic traits. And I didn't realize those toxic traits until I got older, because I did not want to face the music that I don't listen. Somebody's telling you something, I'm not paying them no attention because I don't care. Even though I might love them and all of that, I did not care. Because all I was doing was being selfish. And when you look, and so a lot of these people wasn't really listening to Jonathan Majors. They were listening to respond to something so they could be like, girl, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? You left the pastor for this, when you realize the pastor even said, I couldn't fit a square peg in a round hole. I couldn't change that woman. It was okay though. But they don't care about that part, as long as their agenda is being pushed to say this man is bad, black men are bad, or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Exactly. And now that you see that she went through all of this stuff, he's showering her with all this love and all of this and all of that. Now people are saying, girl, you, because this is the way it is. This is literally the way it is. I remember when the whole Jonathan Majors thing came out, and again, the shade room is a barometer of what people's temperature is on certain sides of the coin, right? And everybody was like, girl, he messed with them snow bunnies. Don't mess with here go another black woman saving a black man. It's what the narrative was pushed, right? When we all found out that that's who he was really probably texting, that was probably Cleopatra. Do you know what I mean? Let's keep it real. But then Chili comes out and dates Joey Lawrence, you know, and everybody like, girl, it must be so good to have a man that love you. You know what I'm saying? I might have to give me a cute white boy like that. The double standards we use with each other. You know what I mean? It's like this double standard. So again, my point in making this is that if Jonathan Majors keeps getting cool points with black women right now, keep showering, make it good with all the love, all the whatever you got to do for that woman, because she did hold you down. So you got to make sure you do right by her, because she literally was there for you. You know what I'm saying? During this rough time. You know what I mean? You probably got a little money, but she got a job. You ain't got no job right now. So you got to hold her down. Keep getting your cool points. Keep quiet, lay low. Marvel's good. I'm telling you, I don't think Marvel's done with Jonathan Majors. And again, the biggest thing was it was done on ABC. It's owned by Disney. So when we go through the time travel shenanigans, it will be Kang who sets that up. It will be nice for him to set that up. For them to be in present day or in the 90s or something like that, and then they time travel and some time travel, shenanigans go on with Kang, which would be awesome because it ties into the character, you know what I'm saying, from the 1960s, because he debuted in Fantastic Four, and he's the reason why they go back to the 60s. They go back in time. It'll be awesome. And it'll be a way for we knew he was who he was with. But that will be a way for us to still have Jonathan Majors. All this stuff is out the window. And then we can start enjoying these movies again, man, and root for Jonathan Majors. You know what I mean? So that's all I got to say about that. But you said maybe it's my age, but American social logic is really getting strange these days. Fahim, brother, I am of age. And I mean, I go back to the Dewey Decimal System when the Apple computer was literally green letters. You know what I mean? And it was huge. You know what I mean? It had a floppy disk. And we had to take typing classes. You know what I mean? But, I don't try. You listen to the barometer, but logically thinking, everybody wants to. It's a lot of people that love to play the victim role or try to make somebody a victim when they're not even. You don't even know their relationship. In social media, you say something wild in a take, and a celebrity is clapping back at you. These people feed off of that because they want to be. They want their few moments of shine. That's it. They want to say, look at me. I could be the most egregious person on social media and people will follow me because of these wild ass illogical takes. Yeah, green letters on a black screen. You know what I mean? Aisha said, the reason my stepdad dated white women was because he was skinny and nerdy when he was younger, so black women would make fun of him and wouldn't date him. So he had no choice. I mean, I know a lot of people like that. That wasn't like, they didn't have a swag. They wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got made fun of because I had alopecia in the 8th grade. My head was big. I was skinny. I had alopecia. You know what I'm saying? I got roasted. At the what was that? Freshman year in high school, the end of the 8th grade is when it started. But my alopecia got real bad, and people was joking that I have leukemia, all kinds of stuff. This is way before the internet, way before the internet was in its infant stage. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we going back, gone. But I got made fun of. You know what I mean? And for me, because I'm from the hood, so, that's what happens. But I was so used to dating women from the hood. I'm talking about hood chicks that, you know what I mean? But I did see other people who got roasted and got made fun of. And they was like, my black women called them dorky. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got no swag. You speak, you talk white and all of that. Man, they wasn't fooling with them. Like, all right, because I'm gonna go with my tribe. If y'all follow me on Instagram at the real Dre Mac, man, fuck with the ones who fuck with you without no agenda. I'm sorry. Find you a tribe and integrate yourself in that tribe. That's my advice to anybody. Find you a tribe and integrate yourself into that tribe. Integrate yourself into the people who want to fool with you. You know what I'm saying? Because we're chasing all these people who don't want nothing to do with us. And a lot of times, you know, black men will chase after certain type of women, certain looking women. You know what I'm saying? Then they ain't trying to fool with us. You know what I mean? And if they ain't trying to fool with you, why are you making? So if they hate you, remember, like, hey man, back then y'all didn't want me. Now my girls all on me. Yeah, I can't relate. I was a late bloomer, tall, skinny, got made fun of a lot. You know, I got made fun of. You know what I'm saying? I was short and skinny. You know what I'm saying? I got made fun of a lot. You know what I mean? But I learned how to roast back. So once my crack game got not crack cocaine. I'm talking about joke it, jab, you know, Jones and whatever y'all say in y'all city. You know, once I start to roasting back and my hair grew back, and I got me a little job and started wearing the clothes I want. Then I became a whole totally different person. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's why I said I was a bad boyfriend. Because now I had confidence. You know, I played football, so my body started finally growing into my head. Oh, it was on. It was on. But yeah, let me go ahead and wrap this up. What year was this? This was 96. It's 96. You know what I mean? 1996. But yeah, let me go ahead and wrap this up because it's time to take the kids to school. You know what I mean? Again, you already know what time it is.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
All right. Thank you again for tuning into another episode of the Dre Mac Show. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I love y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can never, ever, ever miss one of my videos again. Until next time, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe power, y'all. Enjoy y'all weekend. Where's my outro at? I got to get up out of here. The kids need to go to school. Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over? What? Huh. Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.